Okay, let's go.
Hi y'all, I'm Redheaded Neighbor and welcome today to the channel. Welcome to Rush Wednesday. If this is your first time here on my channel, quite often Wednesdays are Rush. All my reactions are dedicated to Rush. And today is going to be no different. This is Rush Wednesday. This has come from the heart of a subscriber, so I'm kind of excited to check this out. Grab your headphones. Listen with me because it's always better to share. Rush is about sharing, right? That's one thing I have really picked up on is Rush is the band with a heart, and they're all about people and connecting, and yeah, so that's really cool. I really like that. And they rock hard. Okay, so maybe not this one.
Memo to a higher office, open letter to the powers that be, to a god, a king, a head of state, a captain of industry, to the movers and the shakers. Can't everybody see? It ought to be second nature. Places where we live. Let's talk about this sensibly. We're not insensitive. I know progress has no patience, but something's got to give.
What did I just say? Rush is a band with a heart, a band with a conscience. And one of the things I like about them is when they are approaching subjects about change and renovation or things like that, they're not preachy with it, you know, like they're assuming the best about the listener too. I like how he's using words like we, you know, we are not insensitive. Yeah. And once again, there's that sense of unity, that sense of that we are all bonded together through heart. And, you know, there are a lot of us, like huge quantities, Rush fans are not, but there are a lot of people out here with heart and soul and people that care.
I know you're different. You know I'm the same, but too busy to be taking the blame. I'd like some changes, but you don't have the time. We can't go on thinking it's a victimless crime. No one is blameless, but we're all without shame. We fight the fire while we're feeding the flames.
I love it. I love it. Once again, I feel like they come out bringing logic to us, right? Like they're not coming out preachy for no reason. They're bringing logic. It's like, yeah, we're fighting for change. Meanwhile, feeding the fire of the problem.
Folks have got to make choices, and choices got to have voices. Folks are basically decent, conventional wisdom would say. Well, we read about the exceptions in the papers every day. It ought to be second nature. At least that's what I feel. Now I lay me down in dreamland. I know perfect's not for real. I thought we might get close. closer. But I'm ready to make a deal. Today is different and tomorrow the same. It's hard to take the world the way that it came. Too many rapids keep us sweeping along. Too many captains keep on steering us wrong. It's hard to take the heat. It's hard to lay blame. To fight the fire while we're feeding the flames. It ought to be second nature. At least that's what I feel. Now I lay me down and dream. And I know perfect's not for real. I thought we might get closer.
Once again, incredibly powerful song. Yeah, I feel like they really nailed it. And is that timeless or is that timeless? Because, like, I feel that, I mean, this is a controversial thing these days, but I feel that the human heart is exceptionally dark, is capable of such depravity. And so you do kind of have to have like this second nature, like some kind of a code that you go by. You know what I mean? Something that is going to kind of cap some of that stuff, at least coming into full fruition. Because, like I said, the human heart is it can be a very dark place, and we hear about the exceptions all the time, don't we? And it seems like now with social media, you hear even more and more and more. And sometimes I feel like maybe it's not healthy to hear about all of it. But I love how, once again, they are a band with a heart and a conscience, and they call to mind that. They're like, you're going to have a second nature, because if you keep adding, into this fire, you're just gonna, even though you want to see the world change, it's not gonna happen. So I find that writing is so like right to the heart, and I feel like they have a way of delivery that is, I feel like people will hear if they'll open their ears. Anyway, that was a fantastic suggestion, and I do thank you for that. That was phenomenal. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you. So, until next time, y'all, I'll be back in just a little bit with another Rush reaction, and yeah,